What is your name?
Patty Spicer.
Darren Gilchrist.
How did you become deafblind?
I was born with Usher's syndrome, which a degenerative condition that affect the sight, hearing, and balance.
Can you still see something?
Both my eyes are about the same. I have tunnel vision. So I can't see above, below, to the right, or to the left, just straight ahead.
What can I see? Light. Under the right lighting condition, I can see occasionally shape and movement.
How do you get to places?
Well, depends on how far away they are. If they're reasonably close, I'll walk using my mobility cane. Otherwise, I usually take a taxi or some other service like that.
I have an intervener. They act as a sighted guide. They go with me and provide transportation. It makes me able to be more independent, shopping or traveling.
How do you wake up without hearing the alarm?
I have a very special electronic alarm. It's a little round disc and it will shake the bed to wake me up, and that's how I get up every morning.
How do you find things?
It depends on the situation. If I drop something on the floor, I sweep up the floor, everything in the corner, and then I pick up the thing they dropped. I use services like Aira or Be My Eyes and apps on the iPhone, and somebody comes on and tell me what they see in the camera so they can tell me what's in the room or what's on the floor. That helps me find things. And if it's something I misplace often, I just got to retrace my steps and I almost always find it.
When you're driving, how do you know there's a red light and a green light?
Oh no, I don't drive. I don't actually have a driver's license. If I were driving, that would be very dangerous.
Gee, when I'm driving my motorcycle, I get my dog to tell me what color the light is. No, I'm just kidding. I don't drive.
How do you read a book?
When I read, I like to use an electronic device instead of reading from a book. I can zoom in and make it big and easy to see, scroll down. It's a lot more comfortable for me.
Either by you reading an audiobook.
Once upon a time,
or
a long time
reading it
ago.
on a computer or your iPhone.
Once upon a time.
So the screen reader will speak out what the text is. And then sometimes I have known to read Braille.
How do you communicate with other people?
I sign using ASL, and if it's dark and I'm having trouble seeing, then I can feel it with my hands.
Do you know sign language?
No, not myself. I do not know sign language.
Yes, I know American Sign Language. I've used it since I was a little girl.
Can you teach me sign language?
No, sorry, can't.
Absolutely, I'm happy to teach you American Sign Language.
How do you go to the bathroom?
Same as everybody else.
So when I'm at home, I can use the bathroom by myself, no problem, I can take care of that. But when I go out to a restaurant, or maybe to the mall, then I might have to ask a friend or a family member or even an intervener to show me where the bathroom is.
What is the weirdest experience you had with being a deafblind person?
That, to me, the weirdest experiment would be I get people coming up talking to me and then expect to me to know who they are. So they say, ask me to do something at work, for example, and they didn't tell me who they are, so I don't know who they are because I don't know, can't hear their voice well enough, and of course I can't see them, so it creates a situation where I finally ask them who I'm talking to.
Once I had this weird experience. I was going to be riding the bus. It was a Greyhound. And I went to get on the bus and I saw the bus driver and I said, "Hey, just so you know, I'm deaf and blind." And he looked at me and said, "No, no, you're not deaf and blind." And I said, "No, I am. I really am." So I showed him my CNIB identification card. And he saw it. It was a little dark, but he made it out, and then he was shocked. He said, "What? You're deaf and blind?" And then he totally swung the other way and just said, "Okay, come with me. I'll help you." And he stepped down and took my arm and helped me walk onto the bus. And that was kind of a weird experience, having a personal chauffeur come down and hold my hand like he was my dad and walk me on the bus. So that's kind of a funny experience I had.
How does it feel to be a deafblind person?
Good question. Same as when I wasn't deafblind.
You know, when I was born, I was deaf. So I grew up that way. And when I was about 10 years old, I started to lose my vision as well. And I really felt a lack of support. And people didn't understand what being deafblind was like. When I was about 25 years old, I went to college. And that was the first time I heard about deafblind interveners. I took classes about deafblind intervention, and as I started to learn about it, it changed my identity, and I started to accept who I am. CNIB has also been a big support system for me in coming to accept myself. So from there, I've been able to grow in my self-esteem.
How do you get love?
My family, my friends. When we go out to coffee, we show love to each other. Everyone needs love. We need to love each other.